Your stomach drops when you see their name. Not from excitement, from dread. You're scrolling through your messages for the 10th time tonight, reading between lines that don't exist, searching for hidden meanings in words like okay and sure. Your friends think you're paranoid, but you know something's off. You feel it in your gut every time they say, I love you, but won't post you. Every time they're too busy, but somehow always online. Every time they make plans, then ghost for 3 days straight. You're not crazy. You're just the only one paying attention. And what you're seeing, what's really happening behind the sweet words and occasional flowers, it's not love. It's a carefully designed trap, and you walked right into it. Here's what nobody tells you about modern dating. It's built on the same psychology that keeps people hooked on slot machines. You ever wonder why you can't stop checking your phone? Why you're always waiting for them to text first? Why you feel like you're auditioning for a role in your own relationship? It's called intermittent reinforcement, and it's one of the most addictive patterns for the human brain because the reward is unpredictable. Here's how it works. When someone gives you love consistently, your brain adapts. It feels good, sure, but it's predictable, safe, stable. When someone gives you love randomly, hot today, cold tomorrow, obsessed next week, distant for a month, your brain goes into survival mode. It becomes desperate to solve the pattern. What did I do wrong on Tuesday? Why were they different on Friday? If I just say the right thing, they'll be like they were in the beginning. That's not you being weak. That's your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do when facing unpredictable threats. See, here's the real mind trap. The inconsistency is what makes it so intense. The good days feel incredible because the bad days were so terrible. The I miss you text hits different when you've been ignored for 72 hours. The makeup intimacy is amazing because the fight made you feel like you were losing them. You're not experiencing love, you're experiencing relief from anxiety, and your brain has learned to confuse the two. That chest-pounding, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think straight feeling, that's not always passion. A lot of the time, it's stress. It's your body bracing for the next switch, and you've been running for so long, you've forgotten what it feels like to just breathe. Now, here's the part that's gonna sting. You ready? Not every late reply is a red flag. Not every busy week is manipulation. But when the pattern is consistent, the effect is the same. The person doing this to you might not call it a strategy. They might not even admit it to themselves. But the effect is the same. Because keeping you uncertain keeps you hooked. Think about it. Every time you got tired of their behavior and started pulling away, what happened? They sensed it, like a bloodhound smelling fear. Suddenly, they're texting paragraphs. Suddenly, they're making time. Suddenly, they realize how much you mean to them, just enough to reel you back in. And the second you relax, the second you think, okay, maybe we're good now, gone. Back to breadcrumbs. Back to, I'm busy. Back to leaving you on red for days. This isn't just miscommunication. This is control. See, people like this don't actually want a relationship. They want an audience. Someone who's always there, always available, always waiting in the wings while they do whatever the hell they want. You're not their partner, you're their backup plan. Their emotional support animal they pet when they're lonely and ignore when they're not. And the cruelest part? They've convinced you that you're the problem. That if you were just cooler, prettier, funnier, less needy, more chill, they'd treat you right. Bullshit. You could be a supermodel with the personality of a saint and the patience of a therapist, and they'd still treat you like this. Because this isn't about you. It's about them needing to feel powerful. And the only way they know how to feel powerful is by making you feel small. So, what do you actually do? Because I'm not gonna hit you with some love yourself first bullshit. You need tactical moves. Here's how you dismantle this psychological game, step by step. Move 1, the pattern interrupt. Stop reacting immediately. They text you after ignoring you for 4 days? Don't respond in 4 minutes. Slow the pace down. Make decisions when you're calm, not when you're activated, because their power comes from you being predictable, always available, always forgiving. The moment you stop feeding the loop, you take that power back. Move 2, the emotional audit. Get a notebook right now. Every time they do something that makes you feel like shit, write it down. Date, time, what they did, how it made you feel. Do this for 2 weeks. You know what you're gonna see? A pattern. It's not random. It's not you being sensitive. It's the same cycle, over and over. And when you see it written down in black and white, you can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't tell yourself, it's not that bad, because it is that bad, and you have proof. Move 3. The boundary bomb. You sit them down, face to face, no phones, and you say this, word for word. I've noticed a pattern. You pull close when I pull away. You disappear when I get close. That's not gonna work for me anymore. Either we're consistent or we're done. You've got 2 weeks to show me changed behavior. Not words, behavior. After that, I'm out. Then you shut up. Don't explain, don't justify, don't negotiate. You've stated the boundary. Now, you watch. Here's what'll happen. One of 2 things. Either they'll step up, rare, but it happens, or they'll do what they always do. Give you 3 good days, then slide back into old patterns. And when they do, you don't give them a 3rd chance. You gave them the truth. You gave them the roadmap. If they can't follow it, that's a choice, and you respond to that choice by making one of your own. Move 4. The clean exit. No big speech, no closure conversation. You already told them what the issue was. They chose not to fix it. You don't owe them a debate. Block, delete, disappear. And when they come back, because they always come back, you don't respond. Not because you're playing games, because you're done playing games. They taught you the rules. You're just finally applying them. Look, I'm not gonna tell you this is easy. Leaving someone you're trauma bonded to feels like ripping off your own skin. Your brain is gonna scream at you to go back. You're gonna miss them. You're gonna second guess yourself. You're gonna remember the good days and forget why you left. That's withdrawal, not love. And just like any addiction, it gets easier every day you stay away. One day, you're gonna wake up and realize you didn't check their social media. One day, you're gonna hear a song that used to wreck you, and you'll just feel nothing. One day, someone's gonna treat you with basic respect and consistency, and you'll realize how exhausting it was to love someone who kept you in chaos. Peace isn't boring. Chaos isn't passion, and you don't have to set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. You've been at war long enough. It's time to stop fighting for someone who wouldn't fight for you. It's time to come home. To yourself. To the version of you that knows you deserve more than crumbs. You do. You always did. If you made it to the end, comment, "I choose me." Let me know you're ready to walk away from the war.